Thank you so much for joining me today. We are looking at plotting graphs of linear equations. So to get us started, I've got a linear equation here, y equals 4x plus 2. Now, one method of graphing is we can put all of our values into a table. So we are wanting to draw the graph that is when x is between -3 and 3. So in my table, I'm just going to make different values between -3 and 3. Now, this is where we substitute. So for negative x equals -3, it equals -3 times 4, because of x is -3, plus 2. So now we can double check that. And we can go, -3 times 4 is 4, 8, 12, -12. -12 plus 2 equals -10. Let's go to the next one. So I'm just going to take away that -3 and change it for -2. -2 times 4, -8. -8 plus 2 equals -6. Let's move on to the changes again, from -2 to -1. -1 times 4 equals -4. -4 plus 2 equals -2. So far, I can see that we are adding, each time we're adding 4. So that means the next one should be 2. Let's see. 0 times 4 equals 0. 0 plus 2 equals 2. So now I have found my pattern. X equals 1 now. I'll change this. There we go. 1 times 4 equals 4. 4 plus 2 equals 6. So then I know it will be 6, 10 there, and 14, because each time I am adding 4. That is our pattern. Now that I've done that, let's move over to the graph here. So you'll see that we know we're looking at x's between -3 and 3. So I've got -3 all the way to 3. We know our y, this is our y-axis. We're going to have values between 14 and 10. So I've got 14 up here, and I'm going to make sure that I have our negatives all the way down to -10. Awesome. Try to make sure that they are accurately spaced out as possible. So the next step is we have to plot. So when x is -3, y is -10. So I go down to -10. When x is -2, y is -6. I go down. Make sure that until they meet. When x is -1, y is -2. Again, making sure that they meet. When x is 0, y is 2. When x is 1, y is 6. When x is 2, y is 10. So we're just plotting, going up. I'll come over this side. And the lucky last one, when x is 3, y is 14. Trying to make sure it's accurate as possible. And now I've got my points. So if I'm graphing, I'm going to join all of my dots. Now, linear, if you are wondering, a linear, we are always talking about a straight line. So which means we're always going to have a pattern that's consistent, that is the same. Because of our slope is the same. So So there is another way that we will be doing linear equations, but I'll show you that in another video. If you need any extra assistance with plotting graphs of a linear equation, feel free to send me a message and I'll get back to you.